This is his initial MR of the lower limbs, which is suggesting quite a bit of fatty changes here in the right leg. The spinal muscle, just a slice of that, suggesting quite significant paraspinal muscle fatty changes. But again, there was no evidence of active myeloma, although the CK had risen. Clearly his pain was coming and going, so it looked like inflammatory and sounding inflammatory, but that was the MRI finding. CK was just over 2,000. I reviewed him again in January 2016. In his own words, he said he was spot on, and I thought his diagnosis in keeping with PNSCL75 positive myositis with significant paraspinal involvement. The question is that, would you treat someone on the basis of CK only? Clinically, the gentleman is quite well. He does not have any pain at the moment, but there is this process going on, and the findings were very much symmetrical. He had similar changes in the calves as well and paraspinal muscles. And I haven't really put that next slide, but I got a recent phone call, and the GP said that, well, the CK has actually gone up. Clinically, he does not have any pain, but his CK is over 4,000. The question is that, do you really treat it? The concept of treating early arthritis, you treat to control all the inflammatory process, to reduce the chances of any erosions, is the similar thing I was thinking about, and I thought I'm going to see him again to discuss whether we should really start him on anything. Up until now, he's not on any treatment. Case 3, 73 years old gentleman. He was referred with myalgia, raised CK. Initially, it was thought that it was statin-induced myopathy in February 2015. His CK was suddenly raised, slightly raised, 474, LDH 605. He used to be able to walk from Wrexham to Chester, and for some reason, he did that twice 9 months ago. So he was quite healthy and quite mobile and very active. Now he was unable to walk for more than 100 yards. Clinically, power was 4 out of 5 in the lower limbs, 5 out of 5 in upper limbs, no focal neurology. Some weight loss, mild shortness of breath, poor appetite. Currently weight was 72 kg when I saw him. His PSA was normal. Interestingly, there's a few things which were sort of I considered at all times. His brother died of prostate cancer. His sister died of ovarian cancer. He had a personal history of bladder cancer as well, but that was carcinoma in situ. He was under urology, and apparently he was quite stable from that point of view. On 2 different occasions, he had ENT reviews in 2008 and then in 2015. That was mainly for dysphagia and difficulty swallowing. In December 2013, he had colonoscopy suggesting diverticulitis and hemorrhoids. In June 2015, he had another OGD, and this was all for his upper GI symptoms, which showed 2 mm hyperplastic polyp in the duodenum, no evidence of dysplasia or malignancy, but acute or chronic inflammatory changes. I referred him to my colleagues. I usually get advice from Hector and Professor Bob Cooper. They have been so kind and very helpful to me, so I really thank them for all their help. So I referred him there, and because he did not have any clinical evidence of inflammatory myositis, we thought, okay, it's not too bad. He had an EMG, which suggests chronic neurogenic abnormalities indicating moderate to severe radiculopathy, involving C5, C6 to C7, C8, no evidence of myopathic process. So this was interesting. Somebody has got slightly raised CK, and symptoms and malignancy, personal history of carcinoma in situ, family history of cancers. But then you've got these changes. If you remember case 1, he had radiculopathy, and you're thinking that whether it is related to that or whether there is some malignancy going on. But to make it slightly more difficult, he was also positive for TIF1 gamma antibody, but we did a CT of the chest abdomen pelvis. That was unremarkable, so we thought that was false positive. MRI of the cervical spine suggested moderate cervical spondylosis and disc degeneration, causing some indentation of the spinal cord and compression of the exciting nerves. Once again referred to spinal surgeons. It was interesting at that point. He was seen by spinal surgeons. He did some wasting of the small muscles in hands now. And, for the first time I heard this from the surgeons that, they said it is unexplained by MRI, which, is unusual for a surgeon sometimes to be that clever. Anyway, I hope there's no surgeons here. Urgent referral to neurologist was made. October, he had an appointment with his neurologist on 26th of November. But then he was admitted on the 22nd of November with deteriorated weakness in all four limbs and respiratory compromise, and he was admitted to ITU. He was reviewed by the neurologist and a diagnosis was made. So any clue? Anybody who can think of, dysphagia, muscle weakness, slight rise in the CK, respiratory compromise, but in the background there is other things going on. So anyone? Okay. Yeah. So motor neuron disease. Unfortunately, he is on NIV and he's doing poorly. So there were quite a few restrictions in this particular case. His personal history of bladder cancer, his type 1 gamma positive, his family history of cancers. He had cervical cord indentation on MRI, EMG suggesting the same things, moderate to severe radiculopathy at C-spine, initial impression of statin-induced myopathy with subtle rise in CK. So there was quite a lot of things which probably were sort of misleading us during the course of all this problem. So the message here is that you will have all these factors, you may have many more, but you're going after an MDT sort of approach, getting help and opinion from your colleagues. I'll come to that in a short while.